So it's been a while. Quite a long while. Sorry about that. I've been uber busy since November. I mean, there were no videos before that, but that's because I've been in a blogging funk for almost the whole year. I know, how sad is that? But in November there was Thanksgiving, and my husband and I hosted at our home for both of our families, and so that was a little crazy. And then there was trying to figure out Christmas with like 3 different families. That was insane. And I got a seasonal job at a theater chain which I will not name, but I hate it. The people I work with are great, but I don't like the job. I think I've decided I'm just not really a people person. No. Anyways, let's talk about this whole location thing. I am sitting here because it's like the only place in my house where I can get good-ish lighting, which happens to be in front of my library. See, library sign and library full of books. It's a mess in there. I have 2 bookshelves, and one has kind of become a junk collector, and the other, as you can see, is completely full. And you can't see, but there's like 2 more completely full shelves on the bottom. And I've just kind of been shoving books into whatever crevice they fit in on there. I've ran out of those as well. So there's kind of just piles all over. My husband's not very happy about that. Anyways, the whole reason for this video is actually to kind of talk about what I plan on reading soon. I don't do IMMs anymore because I get jealous of other people's books, and I don't want to make other people jealous of my books, so I just don't do it. Instead, I still want to talk about the new books I get, so I decided to do kind of like mini TBR vlogs, because I don't really plan out my book schedule to speak of, but recently I've acquired like a crap ton of library books that are always seeming to be due back, and a whole bunch of arcs that really need to be read. So I've been reading those, and then I have, you know, a million books, probably about 3/4 of them unread. Lots of books to read. So I kind of made a schedule where I read an arc, and then a library book, and then an arc, and then a library book, and then a book I own. So I figured I'd start with the book I'm reading now, which is Burn for Burn by, I do not know how to pronounce their names, Jenny Han and, I'm not even going to try, Vivian. Here, can you read it? Yeah. And I'll link it. I just don't want to sound like an idiot. I haven't gotten very far yet. That's the front of the book. And I don't know. It's kind of good. It hasn't really gotten into the revenge yet. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, it just kind of seems like whiny girls. Because no one's really gotten into how they've been wronged so badly. So it just sounds like a lot of whining. I'm sure I'll figure it out soon. The next book I plan to read is The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. Like, historical, and that's not really my thing usually. But the January challenge for the debut author challenge, so the mini challenge, is to read a book outside of your comfort zone. So I figured this is outside of my comfort zone. So I'm reading it. And the book I want to read after that is Drama, which is actually a graphic novel, by Raina Telgemeier? No, I'm just so bad with names. But I like a good graphic novel, manga, what have you. I don't really read graphic novels that often, but this one looks super cute, and I remember reading a review by April of Good Books and Good Wine, where she was saying great things about it, so I figured I would put it on hold at the library. And this happens to be the 2nd time I've put it on hold and checked it out, so I figure I should actually read it this time around. And the book after that gets to be a book I own because you missed the first half of the cycle. Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. Because I finally got it for Christmas, and so I can read it, and then read The Fault in Our Stars. Finally. I know. Just let's not go there. And it also has this cute bookmark, which is, it has like stringy on it. Which my mother-in-law got me for Christmas. I love it. It has an owl. The book after that will be an arc, but I'm not sure which one. We have the wrap-up list by Stephen Arntzen. And it seems a little strange. It's about how this girl gets a letter from death, and it tells her that she's gonna die, and she wants to get her first kiss by men. So, you know, a little weird, but also sounds pretty promising. And then Revolution 19 by Greg Rosenblum, hopefully I pronounced that right, which basically I just know is like dystopian or post-apocalyptic. It doesn't really matter to me. And it has robots in it, so, I mean, that's all I really need to know. I guess I'll just see what I feel like. And then the book after that will be a library book. And I've been waiting like 3 months for this to come in on hold, so I figure I should read it so that it doesn't have to go back and I won't get it for another 3 months. It's The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer. I've been super excited to read it since I saw the article that he was writing a middle grade. And it's fairy tale, and you can't really see the details on the cover here, so you should look it up online. So yeah, those are the books that I plan on reading next, and that's about it. I am working until the 24th of this month, and then the 25th starts the weekend of ALA, and then I'm done for a while. I'm done doing stuff. But then I'm gonna go apply to like all the local bookstores around town. But that would be like an awesome thing. Much, much better than scooping popcorn. So, what are some of the books you guys plan on reading next? Have you read any awesome ones lately that I need to hear about? Let me know down in the comments, and I will not see you because this is a video.